Victoria Sponge Cake Hi, it's me. And today I'm going to show you how to make Victoria sponge cake. This recipe makes one 8-inch or 20 centimeter cake and takes under 100 scenes and 5 to 9 minutes long. You can find the written recipe in the description below. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Grease and line the bottom of an 8-inch or 20 centimeter round cake pan. I always line the sides as well just to make sure the cakes don't stick. Then set it aside. In a large bowl, cream together 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter with 1 cup and 1/2 or 150 grams of granulated sugar until the mixture looks like this. It should be light and fluffy. If your butter is cold straight from the fridge, you may need to let it sit out for a few minutes to soften before beginning. I use a hand mixer with the paddle attachment, but you can certainly use a whisk or a spatula if you prefer. Once the butter and sugar are fully creamed, beat in 2 large eggs, one at a time, mixing well after each addition. Add 1/2 cup or 60 grams and mix them in. Then pour the batter into the prepared cake pan and spread it evenly. Bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until a wooden skewer inserted into the center comes out clean or with just a few crumbs attached. Since every oven is different, start checking the cake for doneness at the minimum bake time, and ovens can be off by as much as 25 degrees. So if your oven runs hot, check it frequently to prevent overbaking. A good rule of thumb is that it's done when the edges are pulling away from the pan. Let the cake cool in the pan on a wire rack for 10 minutes before removing it to the wire rack to cool completely. While the cake is cooling, make the filling. In a medium bowl, combine 1 cup or 125 grams of heavy cream with 3 ounces or 85 grams of cream cheese. Use a hand mixer with the whisk attachment or a whisk and beat the mixture on low speed until smooth and creamy. I use the whisk attachment because I find it easier to get the sides of the bowl. Add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/2 cup or 50 grams of granulated sugar and beat on medium speed until stiff peaks form. Be careful not to overbeat or you'll end up with something like this. Once the cake is completely cool, place 1 layer on a serving plate or a cake stand and spread half of the filling over the top of the cake. Place the second layer on top and spread the remaining filling over the top of the cake. Finally, I like to dust the top with some powdered sugar. Of course, you can get fancy and make a buttercream frosting or even a glaze. But I really love the simplicity of just dusting it with powdered sugar. Plus, it lets the deliciousness of the cake shine through. And here it is, all ready to go. Slice and enjoy. This cake is best enjoyed the day it's made, but you can store any leftovers in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. You can also freeze this cake for up to 3 months. Just wrap it tightly in plastic wrap or aluminum foil before freezing. To thaw, let it sit on the counter for about an hour or 2 or overnight in the refrigerator. So give this recipe a try and let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you're looking for some other easy dessert recipes to try, we've got plenty of them. Just search for more easy desserts. This has been Cooking with Mama. I'll see you next time.